Welcome, 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 boys. This is a morning thoughts in Thailand again, but this time from the watchtower. I haven't done one of these in a while, but I think it's about time I do one of these. A little catch up with you, bro. I haven't spoken to you fucking in too long, to be honest, about anything. So I thought I'd give you a little update of what's going on with the TTC villa and what's going on with everything that we're building at the moment and who we're building it with and all of the little tidbits like that. So if you don't know already, in the TTC villa at the moment, we've got me, Harv, Cole, Anya, my mate Conrad, and then his girlfriend. That's who we're trying to crush it with. Them boys, Conrad and his girlfriend, obviously are doing a separate niche, but all of the other guys are just focused on TTC, focused on trading, focused on scaling, and just overall focused on trying to achieve your dreams, bro. You know what I mean? We're all focused on the same thing, and that I want to make it a point, like, if you can have any interval in your life, whether that be for a year, whether that be for 2 weeks, where you can sit down, lock in and build with a group of people that you actually rate. There's nothing that I would recommend more than that. You can have the money, you can have whatever, bro, but doing this is something that I've never experienced, and it's something that I'll never go back on. We've now booked a 3-man for me, Cole and Harv to go to Bali. Then after that, we're going to book a 5-man, which I haven't booked yet, but I will book. A 5-man with me, Cole, Harv, Conrad again, and Curly this time. He's coming back, he's making a return. So that'll be fucking sick. And then we're obviously going to go back to the UK. I'm going to go to Dubai for a week just to set some admin such up. But that is the plan, boys, and I hope to bring you along for every step of the journey. I feel like you guys are part of the community, and you guys watching this, and you specifically watching this, you are one of the boys as well. Like, I see the comments you guys leave, I see the DMs you guys give me. You guys really are on it. Like, I've never met such a passionate group of people that are focused on something. I've never met a group of traders who know the game so well, considering the amount of experience. Like, a lot of you guys I'm speaking to have sub 1 year experience, but you already know the game. You already know the mindset. And it's just great to see, and it's inspiring to see, because I feel like there's a wave. The game is being changed. Everyone's starting to realize what trading is actually about and how to actually crack the code of trading. And I'm so glad that I was able to provide a perspective so then everybody else can gather together to share that perspective. And I don't know if you guys remember on my early videos, but that's exactly what I've set out to do. I say it all the time, but I believe that I've been put on this earth to share my unique perspective so that others with this same perspective who aren't as bold, who might be a bit shy, who don't want to speak up, they can recognize that, oh shit, someone else is thinking this, someone else is saying this, and he's gathered together even more people that are thinking and saying this. I want to be a part of that. And what I've noticed from my feedback is people are so happy to finally have a place where they can be themselves within this niche of their brain. I'm not saying we're all exactly the same of every single shade in our brain, because we're all so many different shades, but at least with this one compartment of our personalities and of our lives, we can all come together and share a common ground with. Because for me, that has just been so positive and so uplifting. I've never been able to share my goals. I've never been able to share my aspirations, and also not even aspirations, but what I'm doing currently and the niche little details about trading with anybody else as much as I've been able to with these guys. Like, turning up to the calls every day with these guys is just so inspiring, man. They turn up every day on time. The second that I start that call at 8 AM in that morning, everyone loads in. Same with the 2:15 PM call. And it's just amazing, bro, because I'm seeing these guys every day progress. Maybe they're on a loss streak, but they're like, I know the wins are coming. And even if they're on a win streak, they're like, oh, I know I need to not get too giddy because the losses could be coming. And everyone is just getting on that mindset. And I just want to shout out a couple of people that might be a bit newer to the chord, but are showing some really great effort and showing some really great passion. So I want to shout out Maximilian. He recently got lifetime with us, and he's just going to stay for the long run, I think. He's turning up to the calls, and I think he's learning the strategy now already, and he's loving it. Especially new to the inner circle side of the group, so might be a bit scary jumping in the calls sometimes, but he's done it. And I just rate him for getting involved. Beefy, I want to shout out you as well, bro. B-Dog, he's come out to Thailand recently for a little 3-week segment. He lives about 15 minutes away from us. He's came around to the villa. We've had a chat with him. He's so sound, and he's definitely got his foot in the door with trading now. I mentored him, a couple of months back, and he's really having a decent time. He's getting his, getting his account scaled up, DCAing into the fundeds, and he's doing everything he can do to make the most progress he can be making. So I just wanted to shout out those two guys. And if you are either Beefy or Maximilian, chuck a comment below, bro. I rate the fact that you're getting involved, and I rate the fact that you're finally trying to change your life, and I just respect that. A morning thought for me this morning was, I think, in a world so negative, especially with the current climate of what's going on, I think the only thing that we can be doing is just doing our best to consciously stay positive every step of the way, every day. If you've got a mantra, if you've got a routine, if you meditate, if you ground, if you listen to the 432 hertz, if you do anything, whatever you can do to stay positive and stay uplifted, especially in hard times, keep moving forward. Look what's in front of us and not behind us. And if you're going through a hard time at the moment, mental or physical, in real life or in your head, just know that the only thing you can do is stay busy, stay positive. And I would recommend something that I do every day. The second that you wake up, just say this out loud with confidence. This is the best life ever, and it keeps getting better every single day. And that is true. This life does keep getting better every day, especially if you've got one foot in front of the other and you're making steps towards your goals. So I'm going to end that one here, but if you do want to join over 2,500 members, the link will be below. Comment if you have any words of advice or words of wisdom to anybody right now that is struggling with a negative mindset or is struggling with a negative environment. I know it's really difficult for you guys that live at home, that live with your parents. Those guys might constantly be putting negative affirmations onto you and negative energy towards you, and it's really difficult to push past that. But I urge you to at least try. And with that all said and done, I will see you boys in the next one.